Hello, my wonderful friends. How are you today? Welcome to Computer Accountants YouTube channel. My name is Onyekachi Nwozuzu, your preferred accounting software trainer and implementer, your specialist. Now, today, I want to bring to you the importance of knowing how to install QuickBooks. Just in case your company might get one, you can easily install your QuickBooks. Now, what we are doing is to bring this knowledge to your doorstep, okay? In a scenario where you can't get an implementer, you can watch our videos, you can look at what we have presented before you and easily deploy this software. Today, we are looking at how to install QuickBooks Desktop Accounting Software. Now, without much ado, let's take it up. Now, I have my setup here. First of all, you can go to their site and download your setup, or you already have it on your system. So I have my setup here. So this next thing is to right click and allow you to run as an administrator, or you can just click open. So let's go. So you have, if you're using Windows 11 or Windows 10, you have an interface pop up like this, okay? So you just click run and it gets going. Next, and allow it to run. So it's offloading its content in your system. It's doing some checking and it starts extracting its content into your system. So you also allow it to run. You will notice that it's a straight line installation. Okay, as long as you have your product keys, license keys, activation keys, you are good to go. Good. So this is it. Okay, just simply accept and continue. So you can see I have my product and license key on my phone, so I can go ahead and start keying them in. QuickBooks software is one of the most flexible and dynamic software that can help you run a lot of businesses, and it has smooth and wonderful interface that makes life easy and enjoyable in using it. So next, so now choose your installation type. If you are doing only a single installation per system, I'm installing it on one system, okay? I'm installing it on one system, then this is what I have to select. But if I'm going to install it on a multi-system, just kind of networking it, then this is what I have to select. So any of them works, okay? So I'm going to go with this, okay? So I'll be using it to store my company file. That's my current setting. I'll click next. So here we go. So it's installing. So once your system has good RAM, good maybe relatively empty hard drive and a good RAM, in less than 3-5 minutes it's done. You can see the way it's running. In less than 3-5 minutes we are done with the installation. It can't take you more than 10 minutes in a scenario where you have a good RAM and almost empty hard drive. See, if you have a RAM of 8 gig upwards, rest assured is going to run very fast. I have implemented QuickBooks and in less than 4 minutes I was done with the installation. So this is how wonderful it can be. You can see that it's a straight line installation. It doesn't demand you go in here, opening this file, going to this folder. It's just straight line. Once you click all the next and select the necessary things that you want, the software goes in and you enjoy using it. So it's installing and very soon we'll be done with the installation. It's when information, when documents gets to them on real time, then they take the necessary decision. So the installation is going on, and it's just a simple one. Just a simple one. In no time, we'll be done with the installation, and you can now start creating your company. So it follows that order. After installation, you create your company file, you do your setup, do all the necessary setup, then you start posting, and the software does its work, generating for you different types and different kinds of near accurate and real-time reports. That is the essence of having accounting software in your business. Not that your accountants are not intelligent, not that they can't do the job manually, they can. But you know the disadvantage of having it done manually. It delays us having our content immediately. It delays decision making. It delays the management, and it makes the management finds it difficult, to extract facts from documents. It helps you. And one unique thing that people have not really understood is that QuickBooks has its own visualization. Okay, those things we teach people in data analysis. You visualize your data. QuickBooks has its own already, in the system. Okay, so these are the things we want to bring to your doorstep, so that you can have knowledge of all of these. You don't need to go back, extracting your report and start running visualization again. It's already in the software. So it's installing, and very soon we will be done with the installation. So once you are done with the installation, the next thing is to activate. Okay, the software cannot work without activating it. So remember earlier, I've entered my product key. I've also entered my license key. That's why installation is still going on. Okay, so once the installation is done, I can't use the software without activating it. You must certainly activate software. Without activation, it will be difficult to use the software. So after that, I'm waiting for the installation to be done. Then I will activate the software. Once the activation is done, then creating of company file follows. You can see that it's rolling, it's going in. All these signs are signs of progress. Software is installing and downloading on our systems. So a little more patient, and we'll be done. Then we'll go to the activation. Activation is the activation is that six figures that are given to you that you have to key in for the software to become usable. Without the activation key, the software you are as good as not going to use it. So the activation key is very important, and that shows that they are using it the way the manufacturers want. So we'll be done shortly, and we'll activate it. Good. So you can see where we are right now. It's showing you installation complete. QuickBooks has successfully installed. So one more thing is left. And that is the activation key. Now, most times here will be, active, and you click on it, open QuickBooks, and you go straight and activate. So where you have it this way, it's not active. You first of all close the QuickBooks. So the system is saying you have to reboot. So to complete your QuickBooks installation, you must reboot your computer. Choose yes to reboot now, or no to reboot later. Now I want to reboot now. so that I can complete my session with my esteemed students online on YouTube students. So I'm going to click here. We are back. So I've restarted my system. So if you look at the icon here, you can see it, QuickBooks Premier Edition 2021. I've restarted my system. So what is left now is for us to, or for me to activate the QuickBooks so it becomes usable. So I'll double click on my newly installed QuickBooks. Now you can see that I have other QuickBooks here. Okay, I am because of different purposes, different client needs. I use them for different to achieve different solutions. So it's coming up very soon. Our QuickBooks will be up, and I will show you how to do the activation. So once you buy yours, you don't need to disturb yourself. You can see it's booting. You can, it's a straight line, straightforward, straight line installation. You can just juggle it, do the activation. Okay, so I have to accept. Okay, so you need to, okay, so now what type of business? So for those who are into NGO, you can see you go straight and select NGO. You're into professional service. I love general business. They are all the same. It depends on what you want to do with it. Okay, the difference is that the terms, the terminologies differ, but it's the same accounting terms and accounting window. Okay, so next, then I've selected the business I want, the type of business I want to use on this. It doesn't stop you from creating other business. It doesn't at all. So finish. So my QuickBooks is finalizing this configuration, finalizing it. So once it's done, it will request me to activate, and I'm going to do just that. So it's configuring the choice I have made. I'm using general business. That's good. Okay. Okay, don't want an update now. So let's see what it gives me next. Good, good, good. You can see begin activation. So I have my activation code. That is, QuickBooks calls it validation code. I have my validation code here. So I'm going to open it. Cancel. So this is it. So have this. So am I correct? Yes. Let's see what it does next. Boom! Thank you for activating QuickBooks Desktop. Thank you for activating QuickBooks Desktop. And finish. Okay? So you click OK. So if you have watched our video on how to create a company file or how to create any company in QuickBooks, you will notice that this is where we started the journey. You can see it here. Create a new company. This is where you start creating a new company. This is exactly where we started that journey of how to create a company file or any company file in QuickBooks. So thank you for watching. Keep watching our videos. Continue to watch our videos. Encourage us by subscribing and liking. Now drop your comments, whatever are your accounting software problems, data analysis problems, business analysis, project management problems. Drop it on our comment. But rest assured, we are going to get back to you with a very catchy and enticing video addressing that problem. Once again, my name is Onyeka Chinwozu, your preferred accounting software trainer and implementer. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye.